Hello my friends, welcome to my new space. I gotta concentrate at home, so in our apartments we have this really cool lounging area where we can play all kinds of games there. Anyways, I thought I should change the scenario and find a place where I would make it feel more relaxing and feel more at ease to be able to record. That said, I have to cut it short because I want to make this video like as short as possible. Today we're going to talk about, I'm going to go a really quick run through my tips, this is like the basics, the very basics for anyone to start to mature and start adulting, but especially for those on the spectrum. So adulting and autism, right? First off, maturing as an autistic adult is going to, well, by my experience, it usually is going to take a lot longer than the average adult. But the sooner you start to follow these tips that I'm about to give you, the sooner you will start your right track to start maturing and adulting. I'm gonna go through this list as quick as I can, very quickly actually, because I wanna make this video as short as possible, and I'm just pretty much gonna summarize the explanation on each one of those points, but I am going to link my other video where I go a little more in depth with it, and somewhere either in the description or somewhere in the video. I will also elaborate on each one of these points, especially the ones that you will comment or the most interested on, to leave in the comments below. I will elaborate on each one of these and make its own separate video on their own. So that's it. So tip number one. This is gonna sound very silly, but it's one of the most important basic skills in life that the sooner you get into really practicing learning this, it's like the baby step for the other things in life that you need to do. It has a lot of benefits. We'll explain more to you a lot later. Just believe me when I tell you that you need to start getting into doing your own chores and be more proactive around wherever you live, whether you live with your parents or you live with roommates. You always want to make sure that you do your chores and maybe even either take over some of the, split chores around the house or anything that will show a little more input from your part. Especially if you live in your parents' home, you want to make sure you take the load off of your parents. Just make sure to do as many chores as possible. Try to do all the chores of the house if you can, especially if you are one of the older siblings. Don't worry if your other siblings don't do any chores, or they make more mess than you, or they don't want to also do their part, or they just do a lot more mess and you feel like it's not your, or shouldn't be your responsibility. Instead, be the bigger person. Complaining and acting like your immature siblings or your immature friends or anybody else that doesn't do those kinds of things and
they don't get to do anything. Why do you have to do all of this stuff?
Acting like them is not going to help you mature. Think about all the good this could do unto others and all the good, how much it could help your parents who have most likely sacrificed a lot for you in the past, and how much good this could bring to their lives and peace of mind. You gotta be a doer instead of a complainer. Remember, this is for your self-learning, for your self-development, for your personal growth. Don't worry about the other people. Worry about you and what you can do to contribute and be a bigger person. Practicing this type of habit will teach you so many good things, but especially will teach you to teach you how to be a considerate and accommodating person. 2, to be a grateful person. There's no better way to show gratitude than with actions, to show gratitude to your parents than actually helping and doing the chores around the house, because you're also contributing to the mess. The fact that you live in a house, you're already creating dust. You're already creating dirt, and the house is deteriorating for the simple fact that you live there. So why not contribute to a little more than just wear and tear? Also, showing gestures like washing the dishes in someone's house when they invite you for dinner. Those kinds of gestures go a long way, and that shows good character in a person. Number 3, I will teach you to be sufficient and proactive. You will eventually find yourself doing things on your own without the need of having people to tell you what to do. Number 4, it will be like your training wheels to start acting independently and be self-sufficient. Tip number 2, start getting jobs as early as you can to start developing executive functioning. There's no better learning experience than hands-on experience, no better learning strategy than trial and error, and there's no better way of defeating the master than practice. Yes, I literally just made that up. I don't care if it doesn't sound good. Okay, pretty much practice makes perfect. Practice makes the master, like they say. So I will explain more about this on another video. I do have to cut it really short. I hate this, but the boss gets mad. Tip number 3, start watching personal development videos every morning while you get ready to start your day. When you wake up every morning, when you start your day with positive affirmations and motivational messages, this type of habit will put you on the right mindset and motivate you to work hard for your goals and will lift up your spirits. Tip number 4, follow people that you admire and learn about their habits and their mindset. Unless again, you admire like Scarface or the Kardashians, then you need to go see a therapist because they're like the opposite of what I'm trying to, teach here. You explain the joke again, I think they get it. I just wanna make sure that it's me. No. Tip number 5, seek balance in your life, which is the most important thing for adulting. Make sure to always make time for work, for rest, for leisure, for exercise, for relationships, and for nutrition. I can literally make a whole series just talking about all the tips that I can give you guys and what I do to seek balance in my super hectic, crazy life. So please leave in the comments below if you are interested by any chance. I would love to talk about. Tip number 6. Take really good care of your diet, your nutrition, and what you put into your body. Because whatever you put into your body, it's going to have an effect no matter what, whether it's positive or negative. This era that we live, these times that we live now of mass production and the food industry being one of the most richest industry or most money-making industries out there, all they really care about is making money, and they will do just about anything to sell something to you that resembles food, but it's not actual nutrition. So we live in a time of mass production, but we also live in a time of internet and information being so available to us. There's no excuse anymore. No excuse whatsoever to be ignorant about nutrition. You have to research, you have to put an effort into your nutrition. It's something you cannot neglect. I will definitely make another video about this separately, but all I have to say is really research what you put into your Point number 7, take really good care of your appearance. Appearance is key to how people will perceive you and treat you. There are so many videos and information out there that give you really good tips and teach you how to take good care of your appearance, but I will also talk more about this on a different. Tip number 8, practice learning something new. That's very important to help your brain develop and always constantly be